yang telah berjaya menyiapkan kita semua di sini. Kita semua pun sedang bersiap sedia untuk menghadapi momen yang paling penting dalam kalender bola sepak Malaysia bagi tahun 2025 ini. Sebab telah banyak diperkatakan sejak daripada 1 Januari yang lalu, terutamanya untuk menghadapi perlawanan yang akan berlangsung pada hari esok, iaitu pusingan kelayakan ke Piala Asia 2027. Kerana ramai yang tak sabar sebenarnya untuk menanti, bukan sekadar melihat Harimau Melaya turun beraksi dalam revolusi baru, perlawanan yang keempat kompetitifnya untuk Peter Klamoski, jurulatih baru negara. Dan yang paling penting sekali adalah untuk melihat apa? Kelibat pemain-pemain baru yang akan menyarung jersey Harimau Melaya ini. Asmi Bakri. Saya nak perkenalkan, dia pernah mewakili pasukan Malaysia. Lupa nak cakap.
Ya.
Silakan.
Okay, ya. Betul, Ji. Semua orang, semua ternanti-nanti, semua nak lihat apa yang akan Peter lakukan kepada revolusi baru ni apabila kemasukan dah hampir 7 pemain baru yang dibawa masuk. Jadi satu benda yang kita nak tengok apa yang akan berlaku, apa yang disusun dan yang paling penting menewaskan Vietnam.
Okey, sebelum kita cerita panjang, elok kalau kita imbas kejap bagaimana kedudukan pasukan-pasukan yang bertanding dalam pasukan kelayakan ini, iaitu dalam kumpulan F. Alright. Kita baru ada satu game untuk Malaysia, untuk Nepal, untuk Vietnam, untuk Laos. Kenapa Vietnam ada ke atas? Sebab Vietnam telah berjaya menewaskan Laos dengan 5-0, manakala Malaysia bermain di Sidang Nasional di Johor Bahru, iaitu di SSI, menang 2-0 ke atas pasukan Nepal. Jadi kita kena ingat bahawa dalam perlawanan dan juga situasi ini, hanya grup champion saja yang akan melayakkan diri ke pusingan akhir yang akan dilangsungkan di Arab Saudi nanti. Nampak tak dia punya kesukaran, sebab semua game tu boleh diibaratkan sebagai final kepada setiap pasukan dalam kumpulan ini.
Ya, sudah tentu, Ji. Sebab apa pun perancangan pasukan negara, apa pun yang akan berlaku besok, keputusan dia perlu menang. Kerana kelebihan kita dah ada 2 kali perlawanan di tempat sendiri. Kalau diambil kira, sepatutnya perlawanan pertama dilangsungkan di tempat lawan. Tapi ada kelebihan bermain di tempat sendiri.
Sebab bermain 2 kali lawan Nepal.
Dia di Nepal. Jadi ini satu situasi yang perlu diambil kira sebagai faktor kemenangan. Saya setuju, satu pasukan saja yang melayakkan diri. So tak ada istilah pergerakan pasukan untuk mendapatkan satu mata ataupun kalah, dan tentunya untuk menang.
Okey. Kalau nak bercerita tentang pasukan Vietnam ini, memang banyak ceritanya. Pembabitan saya dengan pasukan Vietnam ini selepas saya melihat kali pertama mereka kembali di peringkat antarabangsa di Sukan Si Chiang Mai, di mana mereka telah mengalahkan pasukan negara, tetapi 2 tahun berikutnya 1997 di Jakarta kita kalahkan pula mereka, tetapi selepas itu evolusi mereka juga cukup menarik. Okey. Press conference ataupun sidang media mereka sedang berlangsung ketika ini. Elok kalau kita ke sana seketika untuk mendengar apa yang nak disampaikan oleh jurulatih dan juga pasukan Vietnam untuk menghadapi pasukan Malaysia ini. Silakan.
Okay, before we open question to the members of media, I would like to invite the head coach and captain to say something or your thought on tomorrow match. Please.
하기 위해서는 어웨이 경기지만 제일 중요한 경기고 제일 어려운 경기가 될 것 같습니다. 하지만 우리가 지금까지 베테랑 팀이 잘했던 플레이 또 조직력을 앞세워서 내일 꼭 시험을 따도록 하겠습니다. We are here come to have a away match in Malaysia. This is the most important match, and it could be the most difficult match to proceed to Asian Cup. But if the Team Vietnam do play our good things what we have, and like playing as a unit and attacking tactics, we can get the points in the away zone. Thank you.
Em chia sẻ về phân trận đấu ngày mai.
Về trận đấu ngày mai thì như tất cả mọi người đã biết thì một trận đấu rất là quan trọng của bảng F. trận đấu diễn ra ở sân khách. Với cá nhân chúng tôi thì đến đây làm khách thì chắc chắn tôi nghĩ cũng sẽ là một trận đấu rất là khó khăn với đội tuyển Việt Nam. Nhưng mà tuy nhiên thì chúng tôi cũng đã có sự chuẩn bị và chúng tôi cũng có những cái đấu pháp hợp lý để có thể có sự chuẩn bị tốt nhất trước trận đấu ngày mai gặp Malaysia. Và là một cầu thủ thì tôi tất cả anh em trong đội cũng sẽ tuân thủ những chiến thuật của ban luyện sẽ xây dựng để có thể thi đấu tốt ở trận đấu ngày mai.
Tomorrow match is very important match in the F group of Asian Cup qualify. It's a away game, so it's not really easy to play. But I think our team we have a good preparation, and also we have our own plan for tomorrow match. I myself and our players will try to follow all the instruction of the head coach, and we'll try our best for the good result tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Coach Kim and Captain. Okay, now we open question for our members of media. Please raise your hand and from your agency.
Question to Coach Kim. Thank you for your time and thank you for welcome to Malaysia again to the stadium. You have won a match a few days ago. Coach, this Malaysian team is a new team. There's a lot of new players coming in. How do you see, from your experience playing against Manchester United, it seems to you that you have data of players in the region. So for this Malaysian team, there are some new faces. Do you have some knowledge or have you done some research on them? And what do you expect from this match, from these players?
처음에 이야기했듯이 아까 어려운 경기가 될 거라고 이야기했던 부분이 그런 부분인 것 같다고. 지금 제가 알기로는 이번 말레이시아 대표팀 선수 중에 30명의 선수 중에 18명의 선수들이 이쪽 선수들이고 또 이번 베트남을 상대로 또 5명의 선수가 새롭게 영입이 된 걸로 안다. 그래서 그런 부분이 우리로서는 선수 전력이라든지 선수 평가하는데 조금 어려움을 겪고 있는 건 사실이지만 그래도 우리가 준비를 잘 하고 있고 그다음에 지금까지 했던 조직력을 합쳐서 좋은 경기 할 수 있도록 준비를 잘 하겠습니다.
As I mentioned, the difficult things would be like that. There are 5 new players for Malaysia and the 18 players from abroad out of 30 of the squad makes our plan difficult. It's too hard to assess the players which that have not much information for us. But we are preparing well and we will assess our players until we face the Malaysia. So we are all preparing well. Yeah.
To add on, Coach Kim, for matches like this, when you don't know your opponent much, the players much, how important it is to get the best of the things that you can control, your team, your players. What's your expectation on these players? You just played one friendly before coming here. So how you assess the players' condition for this match?
항상 축구는 상대 전력을 알아도 어렵고 또 좀 정보가 없어도 어려운 부분은 똑같다고 어떻게든 우리가 어떻게 준비하느냐에 따라서 결과가 나타날 거라고 생각이 든다고 그동안 말레이시아 팀을 만나서 베트남 팀이 좋은 경기 결과 가져왔고 내일도 그런 좋은 긍정적인 에너지가 내일도 다시 한번 발휘할 거라고 그렇게 기대를 하고 있습니다. 하여튼 중앙 선수를 비롯해서 우리 선수들이 준비를 잘 하고 있기 때문에 좋은 결과가 있을 거라고 그렇게 믿습니다.
football is always difficult, whether we have many information or not. The results always depends on us, how we do. Recently, Vietnam has great performance against Malaysia. So all the players, including Jiman here, are preparing well. We should see the result after the match. But, the results always depends on us, so we are prepared. Yeah.
Hi Coach, I'm Nazrin from Nama. Coach, Vietnam's head-to-head record against Malaysia is near perfect recently, but would you admit that it adds pressure on you because anything less than a win might be seen as a failure for your team? Thank you. Okay. Vietnam's head-to-head against Malaysia is good recently, but would you admit that it adds more pressure to your teams for tomorrow's match because anything less than a win is like a failure for your team? Thank you.
압박보다는 또 긍정적인 면을 많이 봐야 될 것 같습니다. 또 모든 경기가 대표팀이 압박을 받는 입장에서 이런 좋은 퍼포먼스라든지 징크스는 우리가 긍정적인 면을 발견을 해야 되고 또 그렇게 해서는 우리가 더 노력을 해야 된다고 그렇게 생각을 합니다.
I feel not the pressure rather than I try to think positively rather than feeling the pressure. So that we have to put more effort in the pitch. So I think more positively when I play with Malaysia.
My name is Minh Hai from Vlog Minh Hai from Vietnam. I have a question for the head coach. Coach, 2 weeks ago, you have only 2 days of preparation with one training, and you defeat Manchester United. And now we have more than 2 weeks, and we have the video from 2 latest matches of Malaysia. So it is possible for us to hope for a win tomorrow. Thank you. Và một câu hỏi dành cho Duy Mạnh. Cách đây hơn 10 ngày, em đá ở đây và được tất cả các cổ động viên Malaysia ủng hộ cho em. Nhưng trận đấu ngày mai thì khác. Cảm xúc của em như thế nào khi mà bước chân vào sân Bukit Jalil? Nó rất là rộng và các đồng đội cùng với Duy Mạnh đã bàn bạc với nhau những gì để ngày mai trước hết là chúng ta phải vượt qua được sức ép từ 89.000 khán giả. Cảm ơn Duy Mạnh rất nhiều.
뭐 이틀 모이고 하루 운동해서 맨유를 이긴 거는 정말 축구가 알 수 없다고 또 맨유 입장에서는 많이 이동 시간이라든지 그런 날씨라든지 적응하기 힘들어서 좀 저희들이 운동 많이 따랐고 또 어떻게 보면 동남아시아 우리 선수들이 또 그 경기를 통해서 국제적으로 또 세계적인 무대에 나갈 수 있는 그런 자신감을 얻었다는 데에서 크게 만족하는 경기였다고 이야기해 주십시오.
Winning the against Manchester United, we can see we don't know much about the football. We can expect and predict what happens on the pitch. It was very luckily we had a win against Manchester United. I might think they struggle from the transportation and the weather, in at the moving distance. We were fortunately bet Manchester United, and he is very satisfied with the results because it was a great chance to see the Southeast Asia football can move abroad, improve, develop to the globally. So he's very satisfied with the result.
The question for the players. So 10 days ago, when you play here with the Asian All-Stars team, you are under supporter of Malaysian fans. But tomorrow match will be different. You will play in the big stadium and maybe full house. So how will you and your teammate make preparation for tomorrow match?
Đây cũng là lần thứ 3 mà Mạnh cũng được thi đấu tại sân vận động Bukit Jalil. Thì theo cảm nhận của Mạnh ở những trận đấu trước kia là một trận chung kết năm 2018 gặp đội Malaysia ở AFF Cup. Mới đây cách đây 2 tuần thì là một trận đấu cũng rất là thú vị với tất cả các ngôi sao của Đông Nam Á thi đấu với đội hàng đầu thế giới. Và trận đấu ngày mai cũng vậy. Mạnh nghĩ được, Mạnh cảm nhận được cái sức nóng của Bukit Jalil và khán giả Malaysia cũng rất là cuồng nhiệt. Chắc chắn rằng Mạnh và các đồng đội cũng sẽ phải tự cố gắng trải qua những cái áp lực của khán giả mang lại, và đặc biệt là phải cố gắng tỉnh táo nhất có thể để có thể thi đấu tốt và cũng như là làm sao đó để hoàn thành nhiệm vụ mà ban huấn luyện đã giao.
Include tomorrow match, I will have chance to play in Bukit Jalil totally 3 times. One in the final game in 2018 AFF Sosial Cup. The second match is last 10 day where I will join All Star play with Manchester United. And tomorrow game also I think that will be very exciting game, and we play with the big stadium and under pressure of many fans from Malaysia. I myself and my teammate we try to get over the pressure, and we must focus in 90 minutes and follow the instruction of the coach. Thank you.
Questions to the player. You mentioned you play in Bukit Jalil against Malaysia in 2018, but tomorrow's match will be a different. The squad is different. What is your expectation when you have to face more naturalized player, mixed heritage player in Malaysian national team? Do you think that will give a more problem, difficulty for your team tomorrow? Thank you.
Em chia sẻ em đã từng chơi đây năm 2018, nhưng mà đến hiện tại thì cái thành phần của đội tuyển Malaysia cũng đã khác rất nhiều và tương đối nhiều cầu thủ.
Chắc chắn rồi. Đội tuyển của các bạn đã khác, từ huấn luyện viên đến tất cả các cầu thủ. Theo thông tin tôi được biết thì đội bạn đã có 17 đến 18 cầu thủ nhập tịch, cũng như là có rất nhiều cầu thủ thi đấu nước ngoài, và đó là những cầu thủ rất chất lượng. Chắc chắn là một trận đấu không hề dễ dàng với chúng tôi ngày mai, nhưng mà chúng tôi cũng sẽ có những cái mục tiêu cũng như là những cái quyết tâm riêng của đội tuyển Việt Nam. Vì vậy nên là chúng tôi cũng sẽ phải chuẩn bị những cái gì tốt nhất để có thể thi đấu tốt ở trận đấu ngày mai.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow match, not only not same with 2018. The new coach from Malaysia and also the new squad. We know that your team have around 17 to 18 naturalized players, and some of them plays abroad. I think that will be not the easy game. But our team, we have our own target, and we will try our best to reach our target.
Hello, Fadirul from Astro. My question goes to the captain, Thuma. So, do you think if tomorrow Vietnam can draw, is it good enough for the team? Do you think?
Mai em nghĩ rằng có kết quả tốt.
Với tôi thì bóng chưa lăn thì tôi không biết là trận đấu ngày mai sẽ diễn ra như thế nào, nhưng mà chúng tôi chắc chắn sẽ phải có sự chuẩn bị tốt nhất. Còn kết quả thì tôi nghĩ là sau trận đấu ngày mai thì mình biết được, có thể hòa, để thắng, để thua thì chúng ta không thể biết trước được. Đến ngày mai mình ăn gì mình cũng chưa thể nào biết trước được. Nên là chúng tôi cũng có sự chuẩn bị trước.
Actually, it's really difficult to predictable the tomorrow match result. So I think that maybe we can lose, we can draw, or we can win. But for myself, I just only focus for the match, and I think after the final whistle, we will know the result.
Any other question? If not, that's all for the first session. Thank you, Coach Kim and Captain. Good luck and all the best for tomorrow match. Thank you.
Okey, kita dah dengar apa yang disampaikan sebentar tadi oleh Kim Sang-sik dan juga Doduman. Mereka ni ada pengalaman bermain di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil tempoh hari lawan dengan tim kegemaran awak lah yang kalah tu kan. Okey, tapi sebelum kita sembang panjang lagi tentang apa yang nak disampaikan, elok kalau kita fresh from the oven sebab dilaporkan bahawa Fadil Suhaimi, Tok Aki ada kat sana untuk kita dapatkan pandangan yang lebih jelas lagi mengenai perkembangan tentang persiapan yang dilakukan oleh pasukan Vietnam ini. Jelas bahawa walaupun Sang-sik dan juga Dodoman bermain dalam perlawanan persahabatan itu, tapi tak kacau langsung dia punya whole preparation, persiapan secara keseluruhan pasukan Vietnam untuk Malaysia.
Ya, dan ketika itu saya rasa tambahan daripada pemain tengah mereka, dua pemain pertahanan, satu pemain pertahanan, dua pemain tengah untuk mereka buat persiapan berada dalam menentang pasukan MU tempoh hari, tak ada menggambarkan bahawa mereka juga ada masalah daripada susunan pemain. Saya rasa itu adalah tambahan tonik tiga pemain utama mereka untuk extra preparation untuk dengan pasukan negara. Dan saya juga dapat lihat bahawa mereka juga berkumpul ataupun call up time adalah ketika kita bertemu dengan pasukan Cape Verde yang mereka melaporkan diri. Jadi mereka melihat, mereka menuntun perlawanan kita sebagai satu tim yang melaporkan diri pada hari pertama. Sudah pasti mereka nak melihat sendiri kekuatan pasukan negara sebenar.
Tapi rasanya dia orang tak ada spy untuk tengok pada perlawanan tertutup Malaysia dengan Kap Verde yang perlawanan yang kedua kan.
Ya.
Persiapan ringkas pasukan Vietnam ini hanyalah menentang pasukan remaja. Konon-kononnya macam perlawanan main petang-petang lah. Dia punya sparring gitu kan. Dan mereka hanya menang dengan 2-1 saja dalam perlawanan tersebut, tetapi tidak digembar-gemburkan sebagai antara persiapan yang paling komplit untuk mereka. Alright. Ramai juga nak tahu apa yang akan berlaku kepada pasukan negara dengan kehadiran 7 pemain baru ini. Kita dah lihat 2 yang sudah pernah bermain dan bagaimana dengan persembahan lagi 5 orang pemain. Tetapi sebelum itu, elok kalau kita lihat seketika, Sabrina, kita tengok grafik bagaimana head to head antara Malaysia dengan pasukan Vietnam ini, terutamanya untuk tempoh 5 perlawanan yang terakhir, di mana Malaysia di tangga yang ke-132 dan pasukan Vietnam di tangga yang ke-114. Kita tidak ada sebarang kemenangan ke atas mereka. Kita lihat bagaimana perlawanan yang terakhir yang menemukan Malaysia dengan Vietnam ini adalah dalam saingan AFF pada tahun 2022 yang lalu, di mana kita tewas dengan agak mengecewakan, jumlah jaringan yang agak besar. Sekaligus juga itu telah memberikan, tak kisahlah sama ada main di Hanoi, main di Ho Chi Minh ataupun main di Bukit Jalil, Vietnam sentiasa ada advantage, ada kelebihan ke atas pasukan Malaysia.
Ya, kalau Haji ambil daripada tempoh tahun 2022 tu, saya juga tolak ke belakang ketika last kita menang 2014.
2014
itu satu tempoh yang lama untuk kita menang dengan pasukan Vietnam tu agak sedikit satu perkara yang paling lambat kita atasi. Tapi pada masa yang sama kita dapat lihat bahawa kali ini of course cukup berbeza dengan kemasukan pemain warisan yang sedia ada sekarang. Saya jangkakan itu akan menukuk tambahkan kekuatan pasukan mengikut posisi-posisi kepentingan dalam pasukan negara untuk kalahkan Vietnam. Saya jangkakan kalau ikutkan Vietnam punya strategi ni, dia lebih kepada pemain-pemain yang lebih sama rata ataupun dua kombinasi. Ketika 2017 ketika di bawah Pak Hong Seng,
Pak Hang Seo
yang menggabungkan pemain antara bawah 23 tahun dengan pemain senior yang ada pada ketika itu sehingga sekarang. Jadi itu kekuatan mereka.
Baik. Okey, Fadirul Syami di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil ketika ini untuk laporan yang paling baru sekali lah, yang paling panas sekali selepas sidang media beliau dalam pasukan bersama-sama dengan pasukan Vietnam tadi. Silakan Tok Adi. Mana awak? Mana dia? Silakan Tok Gi. Silakan.
Baik, Haji dan juga Asmawi Bakiri di studio dan juga penonton-penonton yang sedang menyaksikan, dan kita baru saja selesai menyaksikan sidang media pra-perlawanan membabitkan pasukan Vietnam sebentar tadi, Haji dan juga Asmawi. Dan apa yang menariknya yang boleh saya simpulkanlah secara ringkasnya tentang sidang media pra-perlawanan membabitkan pasukan Vietnam tadi, apabila ketua jurulatih mereka Kim Sang Sik seolah-olah terlalu yakin dengan kemampuan pasukannya, meskipun beliau akui pasukan kebangsaan kita Harimau Malaya pada edisi kali ini, skuad kali ini merupakan satu pasukan yang agak misteri, yang agak berbeza, ditambah pula dengan kehadiran beberapa muka baru Malaysian abroad yang menyertai pasukan kita baru-baru ini. Dan untuk ketua pasukan mereka juga Duman, pemain ini, kalau kita masih ingat, mempunyai track record yang cukup baik ketika berdepan dengan pasukan kebangsaan kita. Dan apa yang dikongsikan oleh Duman ketika sesi sidang media pra-perlawanan sebentar tadi juga, Haji dan juga Asmawi, pemain ini juga menyatakan keyakinan bahawa pasukannya mampu untuk meraih keputusan positif menjelang perlawanan yang saya kira perlawanan tumpuan yang bukan sahaja di Malaysia dan juga di Vietnam, malah juga yang akan menjadi perhatian seluruh bola sepak rantau Asia Tenggara pada perlawanan malam esok. Dan menariknya juga, Haji, tadi dalam sesi sidang media penuh juga sebenarnya wartawan daripada Vietnam yang hadir ke Bukit Jalil, yang hadir ke Kuala Lumpur bagi membuat liputan untuk perlawanan tumpuan pada malam esok. Dan saya juga suka untuk saya kongsikan juga bahawa Vietnam juga hadir ke Bukit Jalil dengan beberapa pemain baru. Seorang pemain baru antaranya Jason Quan Vin Pendant. Itu nama Vietnamnya, merupakan pemain terbaru, pemain heritage terbaru yang menyertai kamp skuad Naga Emas ini. Dan pemain itu berada bersama dengan pasukan, dibawa ke Bukit Jalil, dibawa ke Kuala Lumpur dan dijangkakan akan diturunkan dalam kesebelasan utama pasukan. Dan mengenai kecederaan skuad Kim Sang Sik ini, boleh katakan apa yang dimaklumkan tadi bahawa Vietnam meskipun terpaksa merupakan beberapa tonggak yang mengalami kecederaan sebelum ini, mereka hadir dengan beberapa nama yang boleh dikatakan antaranya pemain tengah, arkitek general tengah berpengalaman skuad Naga Emas Nguyen Quang Hai, meskipun mereka kehilangan Nguyen Chompong yang mengalami kecederaan, dan juga Son yang tidak dapat diturunkan dalam perlawanan esok. Dan menariknya juga, Haji dan juga Asmawi, perlawanan esok juga mahu tidak mahu untuk kamp kebangsaan kita perlu meraih kemenangan. Dan saya kira pemerhatian saya seandainya seri itu sudah cukup baik untuk pasukan Vietnam, kerana kita harus ingat kita akan bertandang ke laman mereka, ke tempat mereka untuk aksi timbal balik nanti. Jadi sebenarnya saya tertarik juga dengan apa yang diperkatakan oleh kamp Vietnam sebentar tadi, bahawa pasukan Malaysia pada pandangan mereka agak misteri untuk perlawanan esok. Dan itu diakui sendiri bahawa esok merupakan satu perlawanan yang berbeza, walaupun kita tahu Kim Sang Sik baru-baru ni mengendalikan pasukan ASEAN All Star. Beliau pulang ke Vietnam dan tiba ke Kuala Lumpur untuk perlawanan esok. Dan untuk makluman jugalah bahawa pasukan Vietnam tiba di Kuala Lumpur lebih awal, iaitu pada hari Jumaat tempoh hari. Mereka sampai je di Kuala Lumpur, sampai je di KL, mereka terus menjalani sesi latihan di Bukit Jelutong di Shah Alam. Dan esok adalah hari penentuannya, Haji dan juga Asmawi. Dan kita seperti biasa, seluruh rakyat Malaysia mengharapkan skuad kebangsaan kita mampu untuk menamatkan badi hampir selama tempoh 11 tahun kita tidak menang ke atas Vietnam. Apabila kali terakhir kita menang adalah di Midin ketika saingan separuh akhir kedua Piala AFF. Dan saya masih ingat ketika itu skuad kendalian Datuk Abdullah Saleh. Dan itu saja yang boleh saya kongsikan Haji dan juga Asmawi untuk makluman penonton semua mengenai perkembangan skuad Vietnam menjelang pertemuan esok. Haji dan juga Asmawi.
Terima kasih Fadirul. Okey, laporan yang lengkap yang disampaikan oleh beliau. Okey. Ingat tak nama Pak Hang Seo? Ini adalah jurulatih yang punya tipu muslihat yang cukup banyak sekali. Kita ceritakan dia selepas ini. Jumpa lagi selepas ini.
Okay, before we open question for members of media, I would like to invite Coach Peter and Matt to say something, your thought on tomorrow match.
Yeah, firstly, excited to be here. Thanks for all coming, and yeah, we've got an important game tomorrow night, which we're prepared well for, and looking forward to getting out on the national stadium and doing the country proud.
Yeah, from me also, just wanted to reiterate how happy and pleased we are from the efforts and the dedication of all the players and the staff. And we know in situations like this, sometimes it's not easy, and there's a lot of noise and speculation and social media and stuff like that. So it's easy to forget that there's a very important game of football to be played. So very impressed, very happy with the players from my perspective, and excited to put on a good performance here.
Okay, thank you, Coach Peter and Matt. Now we open question for members of media. Please raise your hand.
Hi Coach, I'm Zul from Astro. Coach, the issue of background of new nation abroad discussed rather than your preparation in social media. So is that distract your team focus for this match, Coach?
Doesn't distract us internally. We've had a good preparation. Yep, we've got some new players that have arrived from abroad, and they're Malaysian, and they've come in with pride, and you can see their pride every time they train, and building a family atmosphere in this national team, and we're looking forward to putting that out on display tomorrow night. And yeah, in terms of distraction, it's maybe more distraction and noise for you guys, where you have some fun talking about it all. For us, it's focus. It's we focus on being a strong team, and that's what we do every day.
Coach K. Rajan from the New Straits Times. Coach, you had a longer period of time, but the players came in batches. So first, they are newcomers, so you need to integrate them, bring them together as a family first. That's task one. Task two, prepare for the match. You had 2 matches, test matches. In overall, how would you see all these stages of the end product for all these stages, and the task of bringing the team together? This is just the second match for you, international match for you. Yeah. So the challenges and looking at the outcome, how far do you think you have achieved? At what stage are we now?
Yeah, well, there's a few questions in that. I think to start off, phase 1 for us was an important phase. We've progressed to phase 2 and now into the final phase. So everything's gone to plan, and when we look at our preparations physically, tactically, we're moving in the right direction. Really good outcomes physically when you consider the situation that we've been in as a national team, where the majority of the players been in an off season. but really proud of the players because they looked after themselves in the off-season. They've come back into camp and we've taken big steps forward physically, and that's evidence-based again. Dr. Craig and all the high performance team working on things every day, and we're building to become a world-class team. We've still got more steps to go, but to be in a situation we're in now is really pleasing. And again, connected to that, let's say that physical approach is our game, our team performance, and that's also progressing well. Obviously, a good performance against Cape Verde on the 29th, and a training game where we got I think 30 players some minutes in that training game, which was a good preparation for the whole squad, which was useful for us over three 30-minute blocks. So it was a really good training game for us. Then we've got a couple of new faces in the group, but they've connected really well to the family, and training's been good, it's been sharp, and again our physical numbers keep improving, and we're looking forward to connecting all of that into a team performance tomorrow night to make all Malaysia proud.
Coach, with the addition of new Malaysian abroad, many felt that there's no excuse Malaysia lose against Vietnam. So what do you think on this perception from the fans?
That's completely understandable, because we have that mentality to win every game we play. There's a little bit of detail around that Malaysia hasn't won for over 10 years against Vietnam. So instead of being fearful of that, it's a challenge that the players and all the staff, our environment, want to embrace and create a little bit of history tomorrow night. And that's the opportunity in front of us, and we'll look forward to taking it.
Being as one of the earliest players in Malaysia, how well do you see the new player coming in? How do you prepare yourself next time with the player?
Yeah, I think it's taken some time. There's some communication issues there with the language barriers and stuff like that. I think as players, we take wearing the jersey as a big responsibility. It's a very heavy jersey to wear and a big responsibility that we all take very seriously. So all we can ask from those new players is that they come in, they take it as serious as we do. They have love and pride and commitment for playing for their national team, and the rest will take care of itself. The quality speaks for itself. They're a proven entity outside of Malaysia, but that integration will take some time, and all we can ask from them is 100% commitment, and we shouldn't judge them any differently than we'd judge any other player that takes the field in a Malaysian jersey.
Hi Peter, I'm Coach Dom from Chom United. Okay, despite the big hoo-ha surrounding the 4 new players joining Malaysia, we the Harimau Malaya fans are more impressed with the style and play shown by the players in the past 2 games. So good job with that. Okay, my question is, as a coach, how important is it to have a system in place so that players, whether abroad or local, they can be easily integrated, and also how comfortable are the players now with your football philosophy?
Thank you for the kind words and a good analysis. I think by the way we play is focusing on a team performance, a team mentality. We don't want to rely on one player. We just want to rely on 11 players out there to get the job done, play our football for 96, 97 minutes, and that's the mentality we're building every day. We've continued to build this camp from May 19th to now, which is pleasing. We never want to stop growing. Again, it's sort of been a camp where it's been a bit of a puzzle because players come in at different times. But again, our focus is just concentrating on the layers of our game that's important, the principles of our game. Players are gaining an understanding of that, realising that's a strong base to build from. And again, we've taken this camp in a positive way again, where we've progressed. Again, Cape Verde is a tough opponent. On the 29th, they're a very good opponent. We put ourselves and our football up against the best opponent we could get, and that puts us in a good situation to keep building our team game, and that's going to be really important for us. And again, we want to win tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, and we want to play the best football we can, and get every Malaysian excited to watch our players play. And again, we keep building the way we do. Special things will happen.
Hi, I'm Techan from Media Vietnam. I have 2 questions for you. The first, do you know any player in Vietnam team, and which player you impressed? And the second question is, I hear all of the training is closed from Media. So why the team do that? I mean, the close. Yeah.
What was the last one, sorry?
All of training is closed. Yeah, to the media. So why?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Vietnam, listen, we are very aware of the strength they have individually. They've got some special players, and importantly, as a team, I focus on a team of Vietnam. They're full respect from me, from the players. We know it's going to be a tough challenge for us. We respect them greatly, and we look forward to the challenge as well, because for a country to have something to chase for us, we haven't beaten Malaysia for over 10 years. I think it's been well documented. So that's a nice bit of history to chase, and we do it our way. Closed doors, or that's again. The closed door match, it was a training session. There's no way you want to watch a training session for fans to come in and watch 30 minutes and 60 players take part in a game. It's not a game. It was a training match, and we got big benefits from it physically, and we look forward to putting everything out there tomorrow night to get the victory against a tough opponent.
Hello, Coach. I'm Astro from Berita Harian. Given the circumstances right now, like Vietnam play away games and their current position in the groups, do you expect any low block play by them? And given so, how do you plan to overcome it, and how the players come up with it?
Yeah, the beautiful part of our game is we're ready for everything. Our principles are clear in what we need to do with whatever the opponent does. We'll keep building those layers as we grow as a national team. We're ready for Vietnam to have their best game, and for that we need to be at our best, and that's again connected to us being at our best every day, and we look to do that tomorrow night.
Question to Matt. Matt, the last time we played in the Asia Cup, we went there post-season.
Yep.
And this time, again, similar situation, a crucial match. Coach said that you guys took care of yourself physically, you guys were in better shape. Learning from those experiences, looking at those training camps, how do you see things are different?
Well, first of all, I think the phases and the puzzle of putting the group together has been very thoughtfully planned, very carefully considered. I think from a sports science perspective, it's been very, very good. And I think, like Coach mentioned, we've been building physically over the last few weeks. That situation does present some difficulties to have everyone coming in from off-season, especially compared to a team where players are mid-season. But it's also good in a way, because we've come in fresh, we've worked really hard. I think we're really happy with the progress that we've made, and we do have some players as well that are mid-season. So we try to look at everything from a positive perspective. I think we've built really well, and I think we're in a really good position to come up against this very good opposition. We don't really look at it like that, to be honest, as a player. Doesn't really come into our thoughts. I think one of the differences I've noticed under Peter is that we're more focused on how we play as a group and our performance and analysis of our own game, and really focusing on ourselves rather than the opposition. So while we're aware and we respect them, I think we'll be more focused on what we do tomorrow night. And I think from my perspective anyway, it doesn't really come into play. I know if one player goes out, they have equally as good of a player coming in, so it'll be difficult no matter what.
Hi Coach, Fatmi from HM. Among all new players joining the team, Facundo Garces is a really big surprise. How do you see his performance so far, and how do you see his role to help our team for tomorrow?
Yeah, no doubt, high-level player, obviously playing in La Liga, so you can see the presence he has on the field and the standards he has on the field. In training, and every minute that he trains, he wants to be at his best. That just injects enormously into the group, and that's what we're trying to drive. No matter who is training and in this team, is to push that mentality of don't waste a second. So he's connected really well, just like all the other players, that have come from abroad. And again, the key point is they're Malaysian, right? So they're here. They've travelled 40 hours to be here. They've given up on some holidays to be here. And you can see that energy in the group. They're here connecting to our team, trying to understand what's required for them to do the job as a team member. And again, that's really important for us as a national team. So whoever plays, they know what to do. And 11 of us out there on the pitch will have that mindset that we can beat anybody.
For matches like this, we probably know the qualifications is between Vietnam and Malaysia. For this kind of match,
That's what you think. I think anyone can, but yeah, no problem.
looking at this type of match, do you see working towards our strength, what we are prepared, or being calculative of what Vietnam can do and limit their damage that they can inflict? The balance, what would be your opinion to get that?
Yeah. Of course, our preparation's always got a balance of what the opponent has in terms of strengths, weaknesses, individual quality, and we respect all of that, and then we connect, most importantly, we connect what we need to do to keep growing our game, and execute that on match day requires daily focus, a plan to progress our football accordingly. We've done that well, and we've connected that to physical gains as well. So we're ready to go, and we're looking forward to the challenge tomorrow night to put that into a team performance for 96, 97 minutes to get the win, and to send all Malaysian supporters, the ultras, and everybody coming to the stadium home with a smile on their face.
What do you think will be the decider for this match, the outcome of this match?
Team performance, work rate from the first second to the last second, and a team mentality. And I know that's what we're building, and that's what is giving me great pride in these players, because these players are building this mentality within themselves, and it's key for a team to progress. And like I said, it's a family feel. Yeah, so when you play for your family, and that's playing for each other, and bringing the broader community in as part of the family, it can be an unstoppable force. So tomorrow night we look to do that.
Some experts said that there's no way to beat Vietnam except the fighting spirit. So what do you think on that, Coach?
Well, it's a key point to Vietnam as a team. They've got a strong mentality, a physical spirit that they fight with. We respect that enormously, and maybe people outside underestimate what we've got here, and that's coming from internal source. That's coming from Malaysian people saying that. Maybe they underestimate what it means for us. So again, we hear that. We respect all those opinions and thoughts, and we use that as another little challenge to change a little bit of history and maybe even change people's mindsets in this country.
You will finalize 23 player for this team. So, how is it, Bush?
It's a difficult task because every player, again, all the way through this camp, but every player has inspired me to be the national team coach. I love it. I love working with these players. We've got 30 in the squad right now. To get it down to 23 for match day is not going to be easy. Some good players will be missing out, but it's important that they'll know they've contributed to a team performance tomorrow night. And again, the focus is everything on tomorrow night and an important game, a tough game. But what we're building is more than just one game. We're building a national team to do something special in the future. That's what His Royal Highness Crown Prince of Johore's come in for this project. And maybe some people respect that. Maybe some people are against us because of that. But again, without him, what does this country do? So we want to, kind of just remember we're building for something special long term. TMJ legacy long term. Tomorrow night's important for us to get the job done, and we'll need all the players at their best, and we'll need all the Malaysian supporters behind us.
Apa pesanan kamu kepada fans Harimau Malaya, terutamanya yang belum lagi beli tiket?
Well, I understand this is Tuesday night. It's difficult for fans, but we would love your support. We want the full commitment of the nation behind this national team. We think we're building something special, and we want you guys to get right behind us. So we appreciate your support so far, but the more the better. The more fans in the stadium, the harder it is for the opposition, and it makes a massive difference for all of us on the field to feel that support. So please buy a ticket, come to the game, and we appreciate it.
Okay, last question.
Okay. Well, can you translate the question? I didn't. What was it?
What's your opinion and what's your message for the fans that haven't bought a ticket yet?
Okay. Matt gave a pretty good answer, huh? But I think there's nothing better than a full stadium, and knowing what knowing the passion of Malaysian football, the culture of Malaysian football, knowing that the passion exists in this country is why I'm here. It might be asleep at the moment and slowly waking up, but I plead for everybody, and that's all the ultras come together, all the Malaysian supporters, all Malaysians come to the National Stadium tomorrow night. These boys will give everything they've got. We've left no stone unturned. They'll leave everything out on the pitch, blood, sweat and tears, to send you guys home happy and with the victory. And if we can get that stadium full, it really does give the players power to push that little bit more against a team that's not going to stop. Vietnam will not stop. We know that. We're ready for that. We need all the support we can get for 97 minutes, cheer these boys home. And like I said, all together we can be an unstoppable force.
Okay, that's all for our second session. Please press conference today. Thank you, Coach.
11 Disember 2014 kita kalahkan Vietnam 4-2. Jaringan daripada Syafiq Rahim, Nur Syarul Idlan Talaha, on goal daripada Tian Tan dan juga dari Syukur Adan. Kita menang dengan 4-2 dalam perlawanan tersebut dan juga layak tetapi tewas di final Piala AFF di tangan pasukan Thailand. Tapi itu 2014, 9 tahun dah berlalu. Kita akan ada Hector Havel dan juga Gabriel Palmero, dua pemain yang sudah beraksi, dan kita ada debutan nanti Imanol Machuca, kita ada Rodrigo Holgado, kita ada Juan Figueiredo, kita ada John Irazabal, Fagundo Garces. Apakah ini semua akan diturunkan dalam kesebelasan utama esok, Mas Mawi?
Ya, kalau boleh saya nak mereka turun. Mereka main, mereka sebagai individu yang kita harapkan untuk break break dia kemenangan dengan Vietnam ni sebab kita tahu kemampuan individu yang dibawa masuk ni, data mereka, statistik mereka perlu diterjemahkan dengan permainan kemenangan untuk besok.
Okey, dilaporkan juga bahawa second phase untuk mendapatkan Malaysian abroad sedang rancak berlangsung dan dijangka akan dapat diguna pakai dalam perlawanan yang akan datang nanti, sebab Malaysia bukan sekadar tahun ini saja, iaitu dalam tahun 2025 ni ada lagi game di mana kita akan menentang Laos di Vientiane pada 2025 nanti dan pada 9 Oktober, dan kemudiannya diikuti perlawanan menentang Laos di KL pada 14 Oktober. Kita tamatkan saingan di peringkat antarabangsa pada 18 November untuk berdepan dengan pasukan Nepal. Jadi kita ada misi di sini, Asmawi Bakri, penuhkan Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil dengan 80,000 orang para penonton, sebab maksimum crowd yang pernah kita bawa adalah ketika kita menentang pasukan Singapura dalam pusingan kelayakan Piala Dunia dahulu. Okey. Jangkaan anda, sebab kita tahu bahawa expectation terlalu tinggi. Dah sana sini bercerita tentang pertemuan menentang pasukan Vietnam ini. Jangkaan anda adalah untuk melihat apa sebenarnya, apa yang anda ingin saksikan dalam perlawanan selepas Cape Verde tempoh hari dengan pasukan Vietnam pula.
Okey, yang pertama saya nak tengok apakah formasi taktikal yang perlu Peter lakukan kerana kemasukan ke semua pemain-pemain yang data statistik yang hebat ini nak disusun sebagaimana apa yang perlu untuk menang dengan Vietnam. Itu yang lebih menarik untuk saya lihat. Dan sebenarnya kepada besok ni kita nak tengok sebenarnya individu-individu ini yang berada dalam pasukan negara besok perlu lakukan tugas mereka sebagai apa yang mereka perlukan di posisi masing-masing. Dan itu jangkaan saya kerana saya tertarik pada awal tadi Haji masukkan demand perlawanan ini ataupun dalam kumpulan ini hanya satu pasukan saja yang layak.
Betul.
So besok perlu diterjemahkan dengan kemenangan sebelum perlawanan terakhir nak bertemu dengan Vietnam di tempat lawan. Sekurang-kurangnya ini pembuka kepada laluan untuk kita layak kepada pusingan grup F ni.
Baik, terima kasih Asmawi Bakri. Baik, jangan lupa esok insya-Allah kami akan bawakan game ini secara langsung kepada anda. Yang tak berkesempatan, anda boleh pergilah untuk melihat di beberapa skrin gergasi yang disediakan di beberapa lokasi, kerana itu akan turut memberikan sokongan kepada Harimau Melaya akan turun dalam perlawanan yang kedua di peringkat kompetitif ini selepas perlawanan dengan Cape Verde tempoh hari. Sebelum kami berpisah, kami ingin sampaikan salam takziah kepada 15 pelajar UPSI yang telah pun meninggal dunia akibat daripada kecelakaan juga kemalangan yang telah berlaku di berhampiran dengan tasik banding tempoh hari. Mudah-mudahan Allah SWT melindungi mereka. Terima kasih semua kepada yang sudi bersama dengan kami untuk tengah hari ini. Kita telah dapat mendengar sidang media daripada tim Vietnam dan juga pasukan Malaysia. Yang penting esok misi penuhkan stadium. Dan yang kedua, misi untuk dapat tiga mata pertemuan dengan pasukan Vietnam. Jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum.